Good evening, everybody. Michael W. Smith here. I hope you're staying positive and testing negative, and I hope that in spite of all that's going on around us, you're ready for a great night here at Comedy for a Cause. Tonight we're going to laugh. We're going to have a lot of fun with my friends John Crist and Terry Fader, but more than anything, we're going to celebrate the goodness of God and what He's accomplishing through the work at Rocketown. We are also going to celebrate a former board member and volunteer who has for years, I'm talking years, ladies and gentlemen, dedicated herself to serving others. Tonight's recipient of the Betty Dickens Award is one of my favorite people, so I'm anxious to share this special moment with all of you. So, before we get started, let me draw your attention to tonight's silent auction. Nashville hosts hundreds of fundraisers, and most of them have silent auctions. But I will say, in all honesty, I don't think anyone does it better than the Rocketown Auction Committee, headed up by Charlotte Goldston and Susan Joy. There are incredible items, and if you're not already signed up and bidding, come on, just get on and bid. Just follow the instructions. You can see it on the screen right now. It tells you how to sign up and support the great work of Rocketown. Well, we couldn't call tonight Comedy for a Cause without some comedy. So, we have invited, by my permission, my friend John Crist to be a part of tonight's celebration. So, my intro of John is, here's what you need to know. John is the king of roasting people. I'm taking a big risk here, guys. I knew when we asked John that I was painting a big red target on my back, and I would take a few arrows this evening. But I also know that John's heart is a good heart, and it's all in good fun. So, strap on your seatbelt for this one, and please welcome my good friend, John Crist.
And I'd just like to say one last sincere and humble thank you to Habitat for Humanity and all the amazing work they've done in the community. Thanks, everybody. All right, are we done with these stupid promos for these fundraisers? Good Lord, I've been in here. We have another one? Who is it? Michael W. Smith. I feel like I work for this guy all the time doing fundraisers and raising money for this guy, and I've literally never seen a dime. What do you want me to do? Just make up some things about how Michael W. Smith is a sincere guy and how all this money's going to charity? Guys, listen, let me tell you the truth about Michael W. Smith, okay? First of all, I see him at the golf course all the time, and I go, Michael, I just want to say I've been through some very dark places in my life, and I'm just so grateful for your worship music. It has encouraged me and lifted me up. And he goes, dude, shut up, and he yells at the cart girl. He goes, bring me a Dr. Pepper and a Snicker. I go, Michael, this doesn't seem like you as a person. The guy I see on the interviews is so humble and selfless. He's like, dude, that ain't me. That's all an act. I just do that for the money. I go, my goodness. I go, but what about your charity and all that stuff, all the money you raise? He goes, dude, a lot of people don't know about this, but like 95% of that money goes straight to building my beach house. And I was like, wow, this is not a Michael W. Smith that I had imagined. But ladies and gentlemen, that's the truth about the guy. I'm sorry. Listen, now you know the truth. In all seriousness, I'm just joking. Yes, I am. My name's John Crist. I'm a comedian. I'm big on the internet. And a lot of Michael W. Smith fans are probably older, so you're unfamiliar with what the internet is. Basically, I'm just kidding. I've been a part of this fundraiser for I don't know how many years, and I still haven't seen a dime, not even a gift bag. Someone sent me a nice plaque over to the house or nothing. I got nothing. I've given and given and given to Michael and received nothing in return. And that's the story of everyone's friendship with Michael W. Smith. I'm joking. Really and truly, though, they were like, we're going to go virtual and we're going to do it online this year. And they were like, John, can you send us you doing a comedy show like from your living room? I go, Michael, no, I can't do that. My shows aren't like yours. I need response from the crowd. Most of your shows, everybody's just asleep until you sing Friends of Friends Forever. My shows aren't like that. People are laughing. People are interacting. It's a different thing. I know you don't understand that. I'm just kidding. But Lucky for you guys, I did a show in Nashville last week in front of a real crowd. I exposed everyone to COVID, so that was great. No, I'm just kidding. But I did a show, and instead of trying to recreate that or do some kind of virtual nonsense, I was like, let me just play a couple minutes from the show, and you can remember what live entertainment is like. Here you go.
Nashville's nuts. Everybody, I don't like the mask. Can we, listen, pro-mask or anti-mask, can we all just gather together and agree that the guy driving in the car alone with the mask, what are you doing? What are you doing? I don't like that. That's why I think the pandemic is good. You know what I'm saying? Weed some people out. I love Jesus, but like, we gotta cut that out. There was a guy next to me on a plane with two masks and a whole. Yeah, well, okay, I got it. Yeah. Shield. Okay, relax. I just started. Give me a second. I've been on stage for 10 months. Shield. All right. This lady's just yelling things out. Nah, he had two masks and a shield on, and I was like, it's a little disrespectful, I think. What do you think is coming out of my mouth? It's penetrating both. What are you, a blacksmith in the 1600s? Take the shield off, dude. Nashville's been getting it tough, man. We have protests in town. They protested. They might have marched on Broadway. You see that? You gonna loot a boot barn? What are you doing down there? Trying to take the statues down. What are you take? Let's start with the naked people at the Honoree. Let's get those. Take those down first. We'll get to the races. Let's start with those. That is an embarrassment to the city. Nashville's a funny city. I was in, you know how like you go to like New York City or something like that, there's like a little Italy, you know, or like a Chinatown, they have that. What if you were like in China, like just touring around, and you came across a little Nashville? As well. How come I didn't know about this place? Everybody's wearing a cowboy hat, you know? All the roads are under construction. The mayor's corrupt. It would be great. Come on. Easy, everyone. It's turned into a rally right here. And I got some stories to tell, man. I've been gone for a bit. It's good to be back. My family is, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. It's, everybody likes to roast me now, you know what I'm saying? Which is, I roast people for a living, and now people think it's funny to make fun of me, which I get. God bless my family. Right when I got out of rehab, I came right back into town, and there was that tornado that happened. And everybody has like normal Christian thoughts. I have different thoughts, you know what I'm saying? You ever a non-Christian thought just sneak in? Just been driving to work, being a responsible, mature Christian, you see that cyclist, you're like, I wonder if I just like not kill him, just like scare him a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Share the road, share the ditch, what is I don't like the cyclists, you know, they sneak in. That's why I got out of rehab. I didn't know if I was gonna still be like mad about it. I didn't know I was gonna still kind of have these thoughts, you know. I was like, hopefully I'm not like, I'm healed, but like not too much, because I still need to be on the edge, you know. I'm straight and narrow, but on the side, you know what I'm saying? I was one of those Christians, like, you know, I was like, not today's sake, but like maybe later tonight, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't sure what to think of this. Do we cheer for that? I'm not sure. No, as soon as I got out, I got right back to Nashville, and they had that tornado. You know, they had the tornado that came through the town, and there was like they had that they were showing like drone footage, and there was a FedEx plant down in Gallatin that got destroyed, and everyone's like, oh, that's so sad, that's a disaster. But I was just the first thought I had, I was like, well, if you missed your girlfriend's birthday or something, this is a hookup, you know what I'm saying? Where's my gift? FedEx, you know, I said FedEx. I don't know what to tell you, babe, sorry. Anyway, I still got it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I get just so mad every time I go outside. I'm like you guys, I just get angry at everything. In 12 South, we're like going on walks now apparently, so we got to walk around because that's the only thing to do. And there's a sign, you ever seen this sign? Drive like your kids live here. Drive like your kids live here. I don't like that. First of all, what if you hate your kids? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you stop putting signs all over this neighborhood, Karen, and start disciplining your children, all right? Let's do that. Matter of fact, make it easier. Just tell your kids, play like there's cars driving through this neighborhood.
Look at that. Everybody wins. Everybody comes out, has a good laugh. We make some jokes on people's behalf. Everybody goes home happy. I shouldn't end my portion of this by not saying something sincere about Michael. You guys probably don't know me. Again, I'm very popular on the internet. You're probably going to have to Google me. Hey, isn't this that guy that we've seen on the internet with that video? You don't talk like that. I'm sure Michael W. Smith fans are all from Louisiana, and I'm just kidding. They're probably from Nashville, and they're very rich people. They live in Franklin. I went through probably the deepest, hardest time of my life about a year ago, and I was very obviously confused and alone, and I wasn't alone, but I was very confused and very depressed and very sad, and I looked down at my phone, and it was a 615 number that I didn't recognize, and I opened it up and it goes, John, hey, this is Mike. I don't know how Michael, he doesn't even have my phone number. Chaz Corzine has my phone number, and I've tried to block him literally 30 times, but he still manages to get through somehow. But Michael texted me, and he says, hey, man, I just want to let you know that I saw what's going on in your life, and I want to let you know that I love you, and I'm thinking about you, and we care about you, and brighter days are to come. And I can't communicate with you effectively how much that meant to me, because at the darkest point in my life, someone else reached out to me and offered me a hope, and that's what we're doing here tonight, and that's what Michael has done for me directly. And it's funny because at the time, I know Michael in passing, and we've seen him at charities and stuff like that, and on the golf course, but he didn't even have my phone number. We'd never texted before, and he was so compelled to reach out to me with this message of hope that he called somebody or texted somebody, asked for my phone number, because he goes, I gotta get this message to John. I know this guy is going through hell on earth, and I have to communicate this message to him. And that was so encouraging to me at the time, and I will never forget that the rest of my life. I looked down and he goes, hey, it's Michael W. Smith. I just want to let you know that I love you and care for you, and you're not alone. And I think anyone has been to the bottom, anyone has been in the darkest places on earth knows what it's like. And when someone else is there, they're willing to reach out and reach a hand down. And Michael's done that for me, and I would like to do the same for people. And through this ministry and everything we're doing here tonight, that we can reach out to other people that need help and that need hope. And I think that is an unbelievable thing. God bless you for all the money you've given. Like I said, 95% of the money tonight does go to Michael and his new beach house. But other than that, think about it. For every $100 you give tonight, $5 is going to go to help someone in need. Where can you get a better bang for your buck in terms of a charity? Oh, everywhere? Oh, good point. I'm just kidding. I love all of you guys. Thank you so much.
Well, I don't know where to laugh or cry on that one. How do I follow that? I'm torn between a big hug or a letter from my attorney. Seriously though, thank you, John. That was awesome. You know that I'm a great fan of yours, and I truly do believe that your best days are ahead. Shifting gears though, I've always believed that the best people to talk about Rocketown are the ones that have been impacted personally by the ministry that happens there. These stories are always my favorite part of the night.
My name is Phyllis Gregg. I am Philip Hayes' mom.
Hello everyone, my name is Philip Hayes.
I'm a single parent here raising my boy. My boy is Philip Hayes, the amazing skater. He's an awesome skater. He's an awesome guy. He's a young man born with challenges and has overcome so much with the help of God and myself and Rocketown.
Love to come here a lot, so and first I was started skateboarding until like 2013. I really loved it the most. It's just like get me off the streets and just like be on a good path that I can be there and go to college, go to school, and just like it made me change in a positive way to come here every day. 2017 when I graduated in May the 13th. So I just remember the time that I just did that. Because I was keeping a good path that I need to do, because I still wouldn't give up on school. And but now I'm in college, Tennessee College of Applied Technology. Now look where I'm at. I'm in building construction technology, just learning the basics
I've worked all my life, and here 3 years ago, my health got in the way, so I am disabled now. So not working and on a fixed income. Shortly after that, the pandemic was a scare for the whole world. They started telling us to go out and go to the store and get all you could get all you needed, because there's going to be a time you can't come out, and it was just crazy. You just didn't know. And like I said, I'm disabled now. I'm on a set income, so I go the first of the month when the income comes in to get groceries to last for the month. So there I am in the middle of everything with hardly any ends, and just praying to God, Lord, please help us through. All I know is to pray to you for our needs.
I was like trying to get contact with the Rackettstown people and to see if they can deliver some food.
And one Friday morning, the doorbell rang. We don't have much company, it's just me and my son. We live a simple life. Doorbell rang, and I looked, and it was Rackettstown. And my son, he came, he the one let me know it was Rackettstown. I recognized a few faces, and they had a food box. At that time, it was, they said, this is emergency snacks for Philip. Since we're closed and he can't get up, we're sending snacks out to all the kids. And I said, oh, this is awesome. And some of the things that were in the box, we really needed. It was milk and juice and bread. It was eggs. I was like, the Lord has come through for us once again. And I thought it was awesome, and just the way it came and at the time it came. And then 2 weeks went by, and doggone it, the doorbell rang again. It was Rackettstown again. And I said, oh, this is very nice what you're doing. And some of the things that I had ran out of in the kitchen, by God, they were in the box. So,
every time I see good energy people have in them, and just like have positive energy around them to being around this place, and I was like, I want to get involved with it, and so I just got involved with it and just stay off the streets and just like not do bad things. It kind of like get me where I need to be at.
I was like, this is not luck. This is fate. This is God coming through, answering my prayer. So it really strengthened my faith and gave me hope really for tomorrow, and knowing that everything was going to be all right. I sit back now and I just continue to pray and trust and believe in God, and be appreciative to Rackettstown, because you all are like family to me and my son, and I thank you very much for everything you do. Oh, wow. Look at God. I just say, I put it on God. Thank you so much, man. You guys are too kind.
That's why the reason I was coming to Rackettstown every day to support them, and they came to support us. Rackettstown just changed my life to where I become now.
Choose God, and He will put people in your life that will help and increase your life. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Michael Bryant. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm currently in Highland, Kansas, attending junior college.
Tell us a little bit about yourself growing up, where you came from.
I grew up in a very tough place. There's a lot of influence to do not so good things. I was lost. I was like 10, 11, seeing things a 10 and 11-year-old shouldn't be seeing. I lost a lot of friends to violence in the community. I started to become a statistic. I was getting in a lot of trouble. I was just confused. I felt like I was alone. I had nobody in my corner.
And so growing up in that environment, heading into your freshman and sophomore year, things were starting to unravel and fall apart, correct?
So I was lost. My sophomore year, I was planning on to play football, but that summer going into 10th grade year, I lost a friend and I got in a really bad place.
So when did that start to turn?
it was a summer going into my junior year, and I started going to Rocketown because it was like a 5-minute walk from Sudacom. We had skate church, and school had started. School had just started, and we had skate church. But you said if want to learn more about Christ, and just get more into it. And I don't know what it was. It's just something took over me. I just raised my hand, and after that day, it was just like, okay. I started having faith in myself. I started to believe in myself again. And
tell me a little bit now, with that feeling in your mind about graduating and going on to college.
I felt like God was on my side. He wanted me to succeed. I just had to seize the opportunity, and I did. I accomplished it. I got a degree. I got a high school diploma. I'm gonna get a degree. Don't worry about that. But first one of my mom's kids to graduate high school. I'm a first generation college student. I was like, after hearing the news that I was going to graduate, I just, the first thing that came to my mind was like, okay, college. I just want to, just thank my supporters. Y'all could have given up on me, but y'all didn't. Y'all knew that I was destined for greatness. Y'all set, and y'all were patient with me. Y'all helped me even if I was wrong. Y'all made sure I knew I was wrong, and that I fixed my mistakes.
We're sure proud of you, buddy. We love you.
That is what this is all about. That is why we do what we do. And I'm so proud of the staff at Rocketown, their dedication to the purpose, the long hours they put in, and their heart for seeing kids come to Christ. When COVID hit, it would have been easy for them to shut the doors and coast. But instead, they redoubled their efforts, and they took the ministry outside the building. And in doing all of that, they had impact on moms and dads and brothers and sisters of the kids that come to Rocketown.
Hi, I'm Latricia Jemison, and I am the board chair for Rocketown. Rocketown is so important to this community because it impacts lives of young people, and it gives them hope to dream. It gives them the tools that they need to be successful, and it's something that is a safe place for young people to come and gather. I support Rocketown because I think that it's important to open up the eyes of all youth to let them know the possibilities. It's important to empower them so that they know that they can succeed. So that is why I give of my time, I give of my talent, and I also give of my money to Rocketown. It is a very important organization impacting many young people, and I implore everyone to get on board and help Rocketown continue to impact the lives of young people throughout Middle Tennessee.
Rocketown is proud to be the home of the Betty Dickens Service Award. Named after our dear friend and past board chair, the Betty Dickens Service Award goes to honor an individual who goes above and beyond in serving others in the Nashville community. Tonight's recipient is a glowing example of service to others. Charlotte Goldson's fingerprints are all over Nashville and Franklin Charities. She's known by many as the Auction Queen and has raised hundreds and hundreds of thousands through her tireless effort on auctions like tonight's. Charlotte, to say the least, she is a giver. When she sees a need, she gives. She gives of herself, her talents, and her resources. And I can tell you, there have been a lot of Rocketown kids who had gifts under their tree at Christmas, thanks to Charlotte. I think you're going to enjoy this next video as Charlotte sees, for the first time, what many of her friends have come to say about this remarkable woman.
We've been playing cards and checkers every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night for 35 years. And that's our cocktail hour. She doesn't have the cocktail. I have two so that I can cover her. And we'll watch some silly show on TV, something that's light and bright. And we'll have our three dogs sitting on the sofa with us. And we keep score and we trash talk and punch each other in the shoulder when we've had an especially good hand. So we have a great relationship. I've enjoyed her as I originally said, as my best friend. Charlotte has another brother that she informed me of about 4 years ago, and it's Chaz. I wasn't sure what to think of it at the time, but she stays up at night with him, texting, emailing, talking on the phone, giggling. It's the funniest thing seeing the two of them together, but they really are truly good friends. She got a picture made with Mike Fisher, who is Carrie Underwood's husband, the hockey player at one of the first Rocketown things. And Chaz came along and stuck his head in between. She spent a week photoshopping him out of that picture.
We jokingly say we're brother and sisters from different mothers, and we really are. We have so many of the same interests and so many of the same passions, and I learn from her daily. It's not overstated to say she deserves this award more than anyone I could think of. Not just for what she does for Rocketown, but what she does for the community. The Betty Dickens Service Award is all about service, and that's Charlotte. I've never known a time where she isn't involved with some charity, some auction, some fundraiser, always doing good for the community, always doing good for the Lord. She is passionate about everything she does, and she could not deserve this award more. Charlotte, congratulations. I love you. And Michael, thank you for sharing your wife with me and so many others. We all love her.
My name is Buddy Benedict, and I'm proud to say I'm a friend of Charlotte Golston and have been for 50 years. Charlotte helped me raise all of our children, my wife and I. Our oldest child is 50 years old, and we have twins that are 45 and then one that's 35. But Charlotte has helped us immeasurably be a surrogate parent to those children, and they're better people for it. She has shaped us all irrevocably because of her demeanor and her kindness. And in this age of pandemics, I want to tell you that Charlotte is contagious. Her smile and her twinkle in her eye and her kindness and her interest in people is very, very, very contagious. And I want to congratulate her, but I also want to congratulate Rocketown for recognizing such an outstanding person and keeping her close to you over the years. Keep doing it.
One of the things that most people don't know is that Charlotte and I met on a social basis actually back in the 70s. And we had a lot of fun together then, and then actually ended up working together in the investment banking business here locally. And as many of you know, it was and still is primarily a male-dominated society in the investment banking business. But Charlotte was able to not only exist, but also succeed for many years, and still is today a very productive member of the investment banking community. Likewise, she has been able to mentor many women and men in her career, and this has really elevated her stature within that particular business community. But one of the things that most people realize when they meet Charlotte is that she has a very charming but assertive personality. She has that twinkle in her eye and that charming smile, which all brings us all in to say, okay, Charlotte, how can we help you do whatever it is that you want to do? So my purpose tonight is to say, Charlotte, congratulations. We love the things that you have been doing in our community for many years, and especially what you've been doing for Rocketown.
From her leadership in the wealth management world to raising alpacas to serving others, Charlotte Golston is an amazing woman. You can't be in a room with Charlotte and not be impacted by her boundless energy, her determination, and her generous heart. Charlotte has served on the Rocketown board for 6 years and has spent countless hours raising auction items, contributions, and in loving kids who need it. Charlotte, I am thrilled that you are being honored tonight. Congratulations, my friend.
Charlotte, I want to congratulate you today on winning the Betty Dickens Award and being the honoree. You, like my wife Kitty, have done so much for this city and for women in this city. You deserve this and more. I've always admired you and your husband for all the work that you've done, and I think you're just going to keep going, aren't you?
I'm so excited to be able to congratulate Rocketown for having benefited from the passion and commitment of the amazing Charlotte Goldston. Charlotte is a force of nature, and many organizations seek her out because of her passion, her energy, her commitment, her courage, and Rocketown, of course, is no exception. But they have been fortunate to have found her favor for so many years, so it's not really a surprise that they are honoring her with the prestigious Betty Dickens Award this year. No one is more deserving.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, how you doing, Mark?
Nice
Good to see you.
It's so nice to see you.
Yeah, what are you doing here?
I'm here to talk about Charlotte.
Oh, my granddaughter, sweet, precious. I love her to death.
She's beautiful. She's beautiful. She's wonderful. Not that Charlotte.
Oh, Charlotte Goldston.
Charlotte Goldston.
Ah, the recipient of the Betty
Yes,
Dickens Award, not
exactly
Betty Davis. It was Betty Dickens Award, wasn't it?
That's correct.
Okay. Nobody deserves it more. Was a lovely lady. She's so organized. She's so loving. She's so caring. She's a little Energizer bunny when it comes to working the auction. She's been amazing, and all she's done for Rocketown. Charlotte, congratulations on the recipient of the Betty Dickens Award. No one deserves it more. We appreciate you. We love you. Thanks for everything you do for Rocketown. God bless.
I am so blown away. This is the most awe-inspiring thing to be a better person, to even live up to what some of these wonderful comments have been from my wonderful, wonderful friends. I cannot tell you how flattered and honored I am to be in the company of these people, to receive a Betty Dickens Service Award. Just the name Betty Dickens lets you know how much she's done for this community in Nashville and for everything that she's been involved with. I have had more fun and get more joy out of what I do at Rocketown. And yet I'm getting a wonderful award and being honored. Oh my gosh. Thank you to my friends who said such wonderful things. Mac, who I've known since we were in college. We painted the first vandalized mailbox together. We shouldn't put that in. And Chaz, who my cooking buddy from the store windows at the candy store, and Buddy Benedict, who is like my other family. He can't die before I do because he's doing my eulogy. So, and his children and wife are my dearest friends. And Jan Babiak, who is one of the most successful women I know, to take her time, and Betty Dickens, of all people, to say such wonderful, nice things about me when she's the one everyone wants to aspire to be. And of course, my lovely husband, who puts up with guitars in the room. He can't sometimes get into a special room because it's too full of auction items, and I embarrass him because he'll say, "Don't ask them for anything." And I'll say, "But I know they'll want to give me something if you'll give me a chance." So all of those who have supported me, Bob Yeager, thank you, Mac, thank you all, and thank you for this honor. I can't believe you chose me. You like me.
Congratulations, Charlotte. Much deserved. You are so loved and appreciated. If you know me, or if you've ever attended a Comedy for a Cause event, you know that I usually hand this part of the night off to somebody else. Making an ask is just something that I've never been comfortable doing, honestly. But this year is a little different. I've seen how this pandemic has impacted fundraising at Rocketown, And I asked to make the appeal this year because I know how important tonight is to the ongoing ministry here and to the kids and families that we serve. So, my ask is very simple. My ask is very direct. Will you give what you can tonight? I'm not a will you give till it hurts kind of guy. I would just ask you to give what you feel is right for you this evening. It's really easy in a virtual event not to give. But I hope that tonight you'll consider giving at some level. We need monthly donors. And if you consider giving monthly at whatever level is comfortable for you, it will be a tremendous gift to Rocketown. That's it. That's the ask. And I know you'll do the right thing. Hey, one more thought. If you'd like to give tonight in honor of Charlotte, I know that would honor her. Debbie and I will be making a gift tonight in honor of Charlotte, and I know that would bless her tremendously.
Hello everyone, this is Kenny Alonzo. I am the Executive Director at Rocketown, and first off I want to thank you for tuning in to our virtual Comedy for a Cause. Normally tonight we would be in Rocketown with 500 to 600 of our closest friends, all gathered to hear stories of Rocketown, about the ministry and mission that we are doing out here in Nashville daily, and this year is a little different as everything is. So as an organization, one of the things that we would discuss as a staff is what are we going to do with no end in sight to COVID? This was early on, right? The first month or two, we're working at home and we're trying to figure things out, and we're reaching out to our kids through social media and doing virtual programming through social media, and it was effective. But we made a decision as a staff team that we're not just going to sit back and wait. We're going to take a different approach and actually go out and start to do things differently. And so we felt like this was an opportunity for us not to shrink back and just wait for it to end and then get back to normal, but to really look at opportunities so we can get back out there in advance of the kids returning even to our building. Because we do feel like this is not an opportunity to sit and wait, but it's an opportunity to advance. While others may be sitting and waiting, and we totally understand that, we're not taking that approach. We're taking a different approach because the kids are still in need. During this season, we've had kids that through social media we've discovered they were dealing with depression, and so we actually contacted our counselor who contacted them to do virtual counseling. And then once restrictions started lightening up, they come here and they meet and experience counseling here firsthand. So again, we believe that this ministry it's a time of growth for us, not a time to shrink back and wait, but a time to actually advance and take territory. And so that's what we're doing. I need you to know that although we have continue to experience growth at this time, we're not stopping. In fact, we're looking at other cities so that we can expand the ministry of Rocketown. We've been on the call recently with 2 other states, with other cities. I'm not at liberty to share which ones those are yet, but it's exciting times because they've noticed what we're doing and they want that in their city. And so thank you, number one, for blessing Rocketown, but I just have to honestly ask you to consider blessing our kids and blessing this ministry because it's much needed. So thank you for being here, and thank you for all that you do for the ministry of Rocketown.
I don't know if I've met anybody more talented than my friend Terry Fader. You might remember Terry from the very first America's Got Talent. He was the winner of that first season, and he's one of the greatest success stories in Las Vegas history. And I'm telling you what, it's worth the trip to Vegas to go see Terry. I've been there, I've seen the show, it's unbelievable. So I'm so excited for this opportunity, and I love Elvis Presley, and through his connection to Vegas, Terry, yes Terry, he said he could hook me up with the best Elvis Presley impersonator. So, and he said maybe that we might be able to do a duet together. So, I'm leaning on you, Terry. Come on. So, here we go. I'm going to try to zoom. I'm zooming Terry right now. I'm going to zoom in. Hopefully zoom him in. Let's see if we can make this happen. Here we go. Hey, what's up? Terry, Maynard, I got him on the Zoom call. Can't believe this. What's up?
I can't believe this. This is so great. You know, I'm a huge fan of you, Michael W. Smith. And I'm a huge fan of you, Smitty. Wait, Smitty? You call him Smitty?
Oh,
Call
yeah,
me Smitty.
and Smitty go way back.
Really? How long have you known Michael W. Smith?
What's it, like 2 minutes now?
Whatever.
Wait a minute. I think I met you a few years back because I came to the show and I met you, Maynard.
I have no memory of that.
No, that's okay.
I do.
All right.
I remember we had dinner together.
We did
You
have
didn't
dinner
invite
together.
me?
No, we didn't invite you.
I love it. So, so I hear you're going to hook me up with a little Elvis impersonator, and I want to sing some. I want you to sing, maybe do some Elvis songs.
That's right. I got to tell you, Michael, this guy.
Don't touch me. I'm sorry. I don't like to be touched. I'm just like Howie Mandel.
Okay, I apologize. This guy, Maynard Tompkins, that's my name, Maynard Tompkins, he claims to be the world's greatest Elvis impersonator.
There's not a better Elvis impersonator on this planet, Michael Snitty.
Okay.
Okay, all right. How about Love Me Tender?
I love that song. That's
Do you
my
really?
favorite Elvis song in the world. So here it goes. Love me.
What are you doing? I'm getting my note. Hang on. Okay.
Love me. I don't know that one.
Wait, you don't know Love Me Tender?
No.
I thought you knew that. Okay. Well, how about All Shook Up?
Oh my goodness gracious. There's not a better Elvis song in the world. It's my favorite.
Okay, sing it.
Don't touch me.
I'm sorry.
What is it?
All Shook Up.
Okay, all shook up. All shook up. Here. Oh. I don't know that one either.
Maynard,
Can
you're
I just
having a bad-
no, just get
you're
one
having
more.
a bad
one
day.
more.
Okay, so, everybody knows this one, Jailhouse Rock. How about that?
Oh, that is my favorite Elvis song in the world. Jailhouse, jail. Here it comes. Here.
Hello.
I don't know that one either.
Okay.
Well, that's just great. That's just great.
I can't. Do you know anything else that maybe he might be able to sing?
How about a hymn?
Oh,
like
I love hymns. I love Hearth too.
How about probably the most famous, How Great Thou Art?
Oh, that is. I'm so glad you said that, Smitty. I'm so glad because that's my favorite hymn in the world.
So you know it?
Of course I don't, but I got a solution.
What is your solution?
You know, Terry here is. I heard he's a ventriloquist.
A ventriloquist?
That's what I said. Ventriloquist. I think he could probably sing "How Great Thou Art" without moving his mouth, and then I'll just do this. I'll go.
That's
right. I'm going to sing it just like Mariah Carey would.
Okay.
That would be amazing.
Okay.
Don't touch me.
Okay, so.
Go ahead. Take it away, Smitty. You ready?
I'm ready. Oh Lord, my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the worlds thy hands have made.
Good job, Terry. You sound really good. Let's sing together.
Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art.
That was incredible.
Thank you very much.
Really good.
We appreciate you doing that.
And I just want everyone to know that you should donate to Rocket Town. Even a dummy knows it's a good cause.
I can't believe you just called yourself a dummy.
I wasn't talking about me. I was talking about you and Smitty.
Hey, thank you, Terry. Thank you, Maynard. You're awesome. And thank you for loving Rocket Town. And I appreciate your friendship. To both of you, this has been fun.
People know Rocket Town as many different things.
Some know it as a music venue or a skate park. Others an after-school program or a recording studio, even a cafe. And yes, while Rocketown is all of these things, it is also so much more.
Rocketown is a safe place. A place where I can get a meal.
A place where my dreams are valued.
A place of hope.
A place where I was told about Jesus.
And how he loved me.
The Word of God tells us in 1 John 3:18, "Dear children, we must not love with word or speech, but with truth and action." This verse is telling us that love is not just a word, but a force. And at Rocketown, we believe that. We desire to see the young people that come here experience the love of Christ and to know that they are children of a God who cares. When they walk through these doors, they will know that we are here for them in every way, spiritually and practically. Whether it's homework or problems at home, we're here. Why? Because we are Rocketown.
Well, that's what Comedy for a Cause looks like this year, 2020. And thanks very much to Kenny Alonso. You're amazing. And all the staff at Rocketown. Great job. And congratulations again to Charlotte Goldston, our Betty Dickens Service Award winner. Susan Joy for being the auction ninja that she is. And a personal thank you from me to our past board chair, Bryant Sweat, and our new board chair, Latricia Jemison. The auction will be closing soon, so bid. And thank you so much, and good night. Thank you so much, and good night. Yep, I got that. Here we go. Overall outro. We good?
We're ready.